it's Native Robin again, finally back to do another video. I'm going on a big camping trip with my family in a few weeks, and it's been so hot I was looking for something to provide a little bit of shade. Doing a little bit of research, I come up with the Kelty Noah 16 Tarp and Kelty Noah poles. Check them out. Okay, the Kelty Tarp poles that I like extend from 80 inches to 99 inches. They've got a 25 millimeter tube, so they're plenty big and strong, and they only weigh 1 pound 12 ounces. They go together, they're shot corded. I like that. Simple tarp pole end. And the other end has got convenient multiple holes there. You can see where they line up. And they click in, you could change them. If there's a downside to the poles, it's the price. They're either $35 to $40 depending on where you find them on eBay. I've got an affordable option for you to check out here in just a minute, but let's set up the Kelty Noah tent using just 2 of these as they describe in the directions. Okay, just a couple of tidbits for you. It comes with its own handy carrying case. It's not too bad, got a double zipper and a pocket on it for your tent stakes. Now on the subject of tent stakes, what they include are these little boogers, which don't seem bad. They're triangle. But look how short they are. And I looked at getting different replacements, and there was several people online referring to different ones. But actually, at the end of the day, these Kugelin stakes you can get at Myers, Walmart, whatever. They're 9 inches long, same triangle design, high strength aluminum. We're going to use them, see how we get along, but I'm going to replace these from day one just because the goodness of YouTube has shown me everyone else is, and surely everyone can't be wrong. Now your basic setup looks like this. You got a pole at each end. Down there's the other one. And you just can either attach either side directly to the ground or through guy lines that they include. It is a full 16 feet by 16 feet. Now the unique design of this tent allows for all different sorts of configurations, but one of the ones I saw online that I really liked was when they had 4 poles being in use. And since I didn't want to spend all that money for more poles, I decided to make a couple. So let me show you my solution. I was at the hardware store and noticed they had these telescoping paint poles. Nice, heavy aluminum, adjustable. Now the downside is they won't collapse to as small as the Kelty poles, but they look fairly strong. Now they got your basic end on it to screw your paint stuff to and all that. So what I did was I took the end of the pole, drilled a hole in it, screwed a big lag screw in there. Now I used a 5/16 4-inch because I wanted to try to get this unthreaded part to equal what's on the other poles. Now what I ended up with was something that looked like this, and I really thought about cutting the end off, but then I was afraid it might be hollow and wouldn't have anything to screw into. So I went ahead and left it, drilled a hole, screwed this in, then ground down the tip. I left a little bit of a raised edge on it so it would maybe allow for the tarp, maybe hold it on in high wind. But you got to grind the head down a little bit or it won't fit through the hole in the Kelty tarp. Drill the hole in the top, and I've threaded the bolt in so you can see what it looks like this, and I just screw it in until it gets all the threads underneath. Now all I got to do is grind this down on the grinder and just roll around until all the high spots are gone and I feel like I can get it in the grommet. Okay, now all I got to do now is get this on the grinder and grind down that top. Okay, pretty good. Okay, that's with 4 poles. The Kelty poles are in orange here. And here's my fancy 8-foot paint aluminum heavy duty tarp pole. The guidelines coming off. Okay, to make the tent a little safer at night, I do have black 550 paracord, but woven into it is reflective tape. Pretty cool item. Found that at a Home Depot. I'm going to go ahead and tie down now the extra tabs on each side just to really make it solid and show you how well that works. Okay, I added the extra tie outs in the center of each edge in between the poles and kind of fixed those down, and boy, it really took the slack out of this thing. And even with the nice light breeze today, there's no movement at all. I'll show you. See how that extra tie out, just the one in between each pole. Now something else that's kind of nice, I set this whole thing up by myself. So it's nice if I was camping by myself and I just wanted a big tarped area because it was going to rain and I wanted everything dry the next day. Another advantage is I don't have to dry my tent out before I roll it up in the next day or anything. I just have to worry about the one tarp when I get home. So the Kelty Noah Tarp 16, highly recommend it. The next time you see it, it's going to be with my grandkids on a big camping trip, and I'm pretty excited about that. So until next time, this is Native Robin saying, happy trails.